Huge, 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 huge. I'm so happy to be back.
Mm.
It feels like it's been almost a month. WrestleMania came and went, and came and went, and then
Did you
we
watch
are.
WrestleMania?
Okay, so I have a list of things we need.
Oh yeah, you're quite excited, aren't you, of like the amount of stuff we need to go through?
We have a whole list,
Okay.
and I do want to touch on WrestleMania, but I don't want to make this exclusively about WrestleMania. So I will just say, did I watch it? No. My girlfriend invited me to a watch party at her friend's house. I had to say no because I had an upset tummy and I was in the bathroom nonstop that night.
Exciting. Okay.
Yeah.
So you went round to a friend's house, but you had an
No, I did.
well, your
I
girlfriend's
stayed home.
friends. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I
thought you went
stayed
round.
home.
Oh, okay. But
No,
you had an
she
upset.
went.
What happened? Why did you have an upset tummy?
Well, I don't. You never really know, do you?
Well, did you have a suspicion?
This time, not sure.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if
Yeah.
you'd maybe attempted some new chicken dish and you was like, oh, I'm fairly confident. I'm fairly confident it's that paella that I tried.
It's pronounced paella.
Paella. Okay.
What did you say? Paella?
Yep. Parallel.
Dude, Latinas love you. I just have to say, we're gonna get into that later, but Latinas freaking love Wrestling Days.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we'll get into that later, though.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
you
it's nice
just
to
know
know
you
someone
are a
does.
hot, hot man to Latinas.
Wow. That
Yeah.
is news to me. So, okay, update us then about your life. What have you been up to? What's
Okay,
been going on in your world?
so the way I left y'all is it was what 2 weeks because I had AEW. They accepted me. They saw my application where I said I was basically your girlfriend. We love watching wrestling and streaming together, and they accepted me to be official AEW press. They gave me, as you can see, 1 day media pass. I did not use it because this is kind of embarrassing to walk around a wrestling show. Like, yeah, and I think my favorite thing about this pass is it says 2025, but on the bottom it says 2016 to 2024, All Elite Wrestling. So they just reused old passes for me. So I went both for Dynamite and Collision. Dynamite was incredible. Collision, I left early. My brother, one of his friends, Giovanni, has kind of like words of wisdom, an adage, you could say. And it is basically when you go to a wrestling show, the one thing you need to realize is that no matter where you sit, the most annoying human in the world will either be in front of you, behind you, or next to you. And that adage held so true,
Really?
especially in an AEW crowd. Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting. So I sort of feel like we might be blowing some people's minds here because I didn't even know you was trying to get an AEW media pass again. I know that you tried in the past and it hadn't worked, but you tried again this time and it
Yep.
worked.
I used your name and I got the rub.
And
Yeah.
that was the reason as to why you wasn't able to be around the other
Yeah.
week. Okay. So what did the media pass allow? You just entry.
Just free seats. Yeah.
Okay.
No interviews, no nothing.
Okay. No, there was no press event that you could attend or anything. No. Okay. And so you made it in as media. Was there like an expectation or
No.
no? It was literally
This
just
this is my media coverage right here, right now. This is the official. Hey guys, I'm covering AEW and I'm talking about the show. So Dynamite was dope.
okay.
Because I
But
got to see Takeshita.
what was on
Oh,
when you went? Because there was a week that was meant to have been excellent, really, recently.
yeah, it was Sasha Banks against Ember Moon.
Oh,
It
that was the
was
week.
Takeshita versus Osprey. It
Wow.
was Samoa Joe and a couple other guys getting tag team belts. It was a really good show, and
Yeah.
that's probably the one. Yeah, that was probably the one that made the news for being so good because it was the one I went to.
Do you know the date of it? Because I will just have a quick look at Cage Match. I think it did very
Uh,
well.
You know, I don't remember the date,
Okay.
but I can say it was April. So if you want to pull up their cage match, I'd say it was
April. It was only the other week, wasn't
April
it? No, the one you.
16th.
What are you on about?
It's April 16th.
No, when
I
you.
missed 2 weeks.
Okay, so it was the 16th.
Yeah, I was there the 16th and the 17th. It was a 2-day thing.
Yes, it is. Wow. 431 votes. I keep saying this. I don't use cage match because normally the
Kind of
votes.
hard though.
Well, true. The votes are normally like 20 votes, 30 votes, right? So there's no point. This has got 430 odd votes. That's a pretty decent sample size. That's okay. That's bigger than, 20, 30. 9.6 out of 10. 9.6. Osprey to Keshta. How good was that match?
I thought it was good. I had fun watching it.
What would you score it out of 5?
4.5.
Did you see what Dave Meltzer gave it?
Yeah, I did.
5.5 stars.
Yeah.
5.5 stars. Now, I didn't see the match, so I don't know if it's worthy of that, but you can say that you have seen not only a 5-star match, but a match that went beyond that scale. That's pretty cool.
Huge.
That is actually pretty cool.
It's all because of my best friend, Tony Khan, and you.
I don't think I've ever seen a 5-star match. Like a Dave
Really?
Meltzer rated 5-star match. No. So,
this is my first over 5-star match. I've seen a 5-star match before.
Right. But yeah, you've actually broken through. That's amazing. So yeah, a 9.6 out of 10 rated show and cage match with over 400 votes. Dave Meltzer rating a 5.5-star match. I tell you what, for reasons as to why you've got to miss a week of the Wrestling Escape Pods, this is a pretty good one.
Well, that was on Wednesday. Collision was Thursday.
Okay. And how did
that
go?
So hang on. Let me first do my little spiel because technically to get the free tickets, I got to talk about the event.
Okay.
My critiques are going in. I was wondering what the seats would be like.
Yeah.
What the view would be like. How close was I? It wasn't bad. I posted on your Discord so Sonny can get that little shout out to get the Discord of my seat location. And I remember Dave Meltzer saying for this Wrestlemania that he did not request press credentials because the seats he get are just so garbage and he misses a lot of the action. The seats for AEW are floor seats, definitely floor seats, but for Dynamite, I was in like the second row, but it was like one of those weird second rows where if your seat's like number 7, then you're actually 7th row because do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
thank you.
Front of like where they come down the entranceway, at the front of that, it is front row, but the more along you are, yes, I've got you.
Yeah, so like technically I was second row, but actually it felt like I was 7th row.
Yeah.
So night 1 was definitely a better experience. People were excited. There was a guy behind me who thought he was like Dane Cook because they do a thing before the show where they're like, please guys, don't be rude to the wrestlers. Don't swear at anyone. Don't attack anyone. And after every line, Stone Cold ain't got nothing on him because he said it. After every line, he said, with your mom in bed last night. So like, guys, please don't, watch your surroundings. The guy, with your mom in bed last night. And if a wrestler comes in the crowd and hurts you, you waive all your rights. With your mom in bed. And this guy, as I said, every wrestling show, there's that guy.
And that was that guy.
And it's the most obnoxious human in the world.
And did he? So I'm guessing he didn't shut up when you actually the show started.
Unfortunately,
no.
Unfortunately. So they did not allow video. They did allow photography. They did not say whether recording was allowed or not, like audio. So I recorded the whole show on my phone. I haven't gone through it yet. So if you want, I can post some of that to the Discord so people can hear what I was talking about, hear that absolute comedy genius. Because I feel like that's the type of reporting AEW doesn't get.
Yes. Well, I think you've given them a glowing report, and I think we've given them a glowing report for the Dynamite.
Well, that's not it. So during the main event, I had to take a wee. Okay. You know, I had to urinate. So I went to the bathroom. And upon coming back, like trying to go to the seat area, security stopped me and they were like, no re-entrance. I just went to the loo. I did not leave the building. I just peed. And it's sorry, you can't come back. So I don't know if this is a Tony Khan request that he doesn't want people to pee in the bathroom.
Or maybe maybe he spotted you. Specifically you.
It wasn't me. People were also coming like with their kids and stuff. And they're like,
mate, if I had bought a ticket,
yeah,
and they are now refusing to allow me back in because I've had to step away and go to the bathroom, you would not understand the wrath that would be unleashed.
Yeah.
I mean, in your situation, at least I'm thinking, well, at least I didn't pay for these tickets. But if I had paid...
Oh, don't worry. You know what I did?
Go.
I was like, I'm literally press.
Good
and
guy.
The guy was so confused that I just walked by him.
Good move.
Yeah.
Power move.
Well, that is very AEW code.
Didn't you go, excuse me, do you know who I am? Did you pull that card? Did you should have done that? You should have done that.
Like the classic Karen, just like, I wasn't told this. What?
Do you know what? Like those kind of people,
re-entrance.
obviously, do you know who I am and everything like that? Can't stand them. But if you're being wronged, why not just up the amount of wrong that's going on anyway? Do you know what I mean? Why not?
So because of that, I would have had my boy, my guy, whose house, Swerve's house, walk right by me because that's where my seat was. But instead, I was held up.
No, so you could have been on the show.
I could have been on the show, but instead I had to pee.
Oh, you urinated at the wrong time.
Or I should have worn a diaper. Apparently that's what the AEW, what are they, freaks? Is that what Tony Khan always says? The sickos?
Sickos.
Yeah, you know why now.
It's not freaks. They don't call them freaks. They don't call their fans freaks.
Sorry.
It's sickos. Sickos, yeah. Well, I bet they are sicko if they're not allowed to go to the bathroom.
Well, it's like you streaming. They're probably all just like you. Did you have to pee during WrestleMania?
No.
How do you do this? Okay, whatever. Keep your secrets. So then the update for night 2.
I mean, there's no secret. Collision. I just don't know. I just didn't need to. Not drinking during the stream is a big one. That's a big one.
You like get massive headaches after?
But not peeing.
For not drinking.
Oh, no. No, but it does take a toll on my voice.
I noticed. You were very brave, very powerful for that streaming.
So in regards to your adventure then, positive?
Yeah, it was positive, but definitely having to pee and then not being allowed back in did damper the night, but I knew that was podcast gold. So now, because it's canon now that AEW does not let their fans use the bathroom. They have to leave the event. That's why there are so many empty seats, I think.
Well, I just had a look at the Dynamite that you were at. 7.7 out of 10. Couple of matches there that Dave went 4.25, 4.5 stars on. So, I mean, still solid offering.
Wait, the Collision?
For the Collision, yeah. He went 4.5 stars. Nick Wayne against Commander. Title change.
Yeah, I left before that one.
Oh, right. Well, you missed the 4.5 star match. And 4.25 stars for Adam Cole against Claudio Castagnoli.
So it was that match that I got pissed off because they were advertising it as like a big who's going to come out, who's going to challenge Adam Cole. Yeah. It was just Claudio. And I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a little.
You had enough.
Yeah, and I left. I saw AR Fox outside. I talked to him a little. It was pretty
Did
cool.
you?
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
that's
told him
cool.
like that
What
my
it
mom and I used to see him all the time at Beyond shows.
right.
We sat next to his wife at some of the secret shows, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And the whole time, he was like, "Oh, cool man. Oh, cool man. Oh,
And
cool
and
man."
was that outside the building or was that
Yeah,
just still
he was
in the
just
arena?
probably waiting for an Uber or something
Right.
outside the building.
And is this at where was this? Not the garden.
It was at MGM Music Hall at Fenway, so it's like right next to Fenway Park.
Okay. Okay. So attendance? Oh, I might have it here actually. A couple of thousand.
The first show definitely it was well attended. The second show, God, it was so poorly attended.
Well, I mean the reported attendance, and take that with a pinch of salt. 2,125 for Collision, and for Dynamite's 3,181. So about 1,000 extra on the first night compared to the second night. So, but there we go. I mean, if you was paying, would you go again?
Oh, we're not done with night two
Oh, sorry.
because I sent you a picture. So here's the deal. I'm a freak. I'm a sicko. When
Stop
I go
saying
to
freak. You
concerts and
can't
stuff,
say, you can't call AEW fans freaks.
they don't pee or they go pee and get kicked out.
That's
Like that's freak
that is a
behavior.
freaky thing. Okay.
So and I have the audio recording too of the guy saying you can't enter. So if anyone wants these recordings, I'll post them on the Discord. So I love to sneak into seats that aren't mine.
Okay.
I'm kind of a badass in that way.
The scene is,
So
yeah.
I was at Collision and the show started. And no one was sitting for front row. No one was sitting second row. So I went to second row. And then I had a nice front row seat. And I was like, why the hell not? Why the hell not? It's my night. I got, if anyone says anything, I'll pretend like I'm a seat filler press person. So the one moment, my one moment of being on TV, which is the picture I showed you.
Okay, so I've got the image. Yeah.
Me getting kicked out of front row.
I have not had a look at this image. So there is a moment where you get told, excuse me, sir. What did they say?
Oh, it was just like, oh, there's someone. And like, it was very much like, sorry. I'm out. I'm out. And
The security guard just came over and sort of.
Oh, look, the picture tells the story. The picture tells the story.
I've got the picture queued up, so let's have a little look here. So this was
I'm wearing red.
It is a security guard that's clearly come over to have a word. There you are. You're in the brightest shirt possible. Like, wrestling fans wear black, but for some reason you've decided you've decided to go in the brightest shirt possible, so that when you get removed, everyone's going to make sure that they see.
Yeah,
that is great. That's you. Even there's women that are looking at you.
Everyone's looking at me.
Oh my God. There's women that are actually. I want to zoom in on the women that are looking at you. I want to zoom in because you are the show. At this point, you've become the show, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. I had no idea why you sent me this picture, and look at these two girls right here. One of them looks like Meechin, the other one looks like Nikki Bella, and they're both watching as you're being led away.
Yep.
Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? And look, there's a woman over here that's kind of looking like, oh, look at this chancer. Look at this guy. She's having a word with her partner. Perhaps it was their seats. Oh, how awkward was this on a scale of 1 to 10?
I kind of expected it.
Okay.
I left with grace. I didn't even
Oh
do
yeah,
like the fake.
really? Where did
This
you
is my ticket. Oh,
where
I
did
read
you
my
meet
ticket
her?
wrong. Who?
Grace. Also, what's up with your arm? What's going on with your arm? I can't work out what's happening with your arm. It looks like
You know,
it looks like the security guard has come over to have a word and you've broken out into a teapot pose. That's what it looks
yeah,
like.
maybe.
I'm a little teapot, short and spouts.
I was caught. I was caught. And when you're caught, your body does weird things.
Oh, this is Wep Hall of Fame. Look, there's some boomers that are still trying to watch the match. Not Meechin and Nikki Bella. They're still looking at you, but
because they know the real drama's right.
They know the real drama's happening over here. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Very good. That was worth it. That was
Collision.
That was worth it. That was worth 2 weeks of you not being around just so we could enjoy that moment.
Thank you.
Oh, very good.
Oh, so last week, the reason I didn't come was because of the musical. And I promise there's not going to be a lot of musical talk. I genuinely think you'd like this musical. It's written by, what is it, Trey Parker and Matt Stone.
Oh, yeah, South Park.
That do South Park.
Yeah.
It's called The Book of Mormon. It's a comedy. It's like one of those where it's like not politically correct and a little problematic in elements. I'll just say this. It's about Mormons that go to Africa to convert them to the Mormonites or whatever the terminology is. So there's a lot of racist stuff. There's a lot of problematic stuff.
Hang on. Sorry. Did you think about the picture that you was painting of me when you first started saying, I saw a musical that I think you would really like, and then proceeded to go into a whole lot of, it's got racist stuff in there. There's loads of problematic stuff in there. Did you pause for a second?
I'm building up to. It's a different. It's not like,
you know, this is live.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, I just wondered.
It's more like racist, as in critical racism.
Right, and what that makes it more palatable, does it? Or
what?
That makes it more palatable.
Yes, because it's critical of the racism that's in the Mormon community.
I mean,
is this going above your head?
You're not massively.
Sorry, I know Trump banned critical race theory, and like some of these concepts are kind of underground, shall I say?
Yeah.
So
I think
Heelface is saying, dig yourself out of this one. No, I'm not.
Yeah, I think it's probably best if we just start again by going, oh, I saw a play that was done by the makers of South Park. Maybe leave out the, I've got a play you would love.
There's a song called We Are Africa, and all the white Mormons sing it. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Like, it's going to be South Park.
Like,
it's going to be South Park humor. Yeah.
Because again, it's critical of the mindset of the Mormons, rather than just being like, let's be racist.
I don't know the mindset of the Mormons. I don't know that.
Well, they do. They do. Luckily, they do, and we don't.
I don't even know if we have Mormons in the UK. I'm sure we do. There must be a Mormon community, but it's not a community that I'm familiar with.
187,000 Mormons in the UK.
Yeah, that ain't loads. Not out of, 65 million?
Okay, Jim Gore says there is no racism in the play, so I apologize.
Okay.
But I think you'd love it.
Do you know who else I don't think we have, by the way, in the UK? The Amish.
Are there Amish in the UK? Is this just an episode of who you don't have in the UK? Are there Latinas?
Yeah, this is a trade deal. I'm thinking of sending you some people if you can send us some Mormons and Amish. This is like when you're in the playground and you do swapsies.
Speaking of being in the playground, so I got the seats through work.
What, you didn't go to a playground?
Right? Yeah. It was work discount. And usually what they do is they get seats for like the staff or whatever the hell it's called,
Right.
and then seats for the drama club
Hmm.
for the school, for like all the children to see drama. I don't know what happened with
Oh
the seating
God, what
arrangement.
happened?
I was put front and center, right in the middle of drama club with all the theater kids.
What? Hello, hello.
Just
School going
Mr.
well? Is it
Boomer
school
over
going?
here.
What in the Mormon play with the racism?
Yeah.
There were school kids.
Critical racism. Don't forget critical racism.
Hang on, how old were the kids?
I don't know. How old are people in high school and college?
Oh, okay, yeah, but in my mind they were like 8.
Yeah, but compared to me,
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like 8.
yeah, but you know what I mean. It still might be cool.
Oh, it's cool to be
Well,
there
no, I'm just saying, like, if they're like
with theater
16,
kids.
no, if they're 16, 17, and they're like, do you know what I mean? Using all
Oh,
the
was this
youth
more British
speak.
stuff?
What do you mean?
Hey, just so you know, you got to watch yourself because my good Japanese friend Keiko said she's going to start watching this because she can't understand the British English version of English. Like American English is really easy for her, but British English is hard. So she's watching this to as a language experience. So you can't talk about being attracted to 16 and 17-year-olds because they're cool. That's a little weird.
So far, you've accused me of being a racist, and now
You're
you're accusing
British.
me
You're
of.
literally British.
Well, I am British, but that doesn't mean that I'm racist. And it doesn't
I've
mean that
seen
I'm
The
hitting on
Office.
16-year-olds. I'm just saying.
I've seen Queen Elizabeth.
Well, I've seen her as well. God bless her soul.
Wait, have you actually seen her
Yeah, I danced for her.
in person?
Yep.
What dance did you do?
I honestly, it was with school.
LMFAO?
No, it was with school. I was with school,
Wow.
and it was at Dudley Zoo, and she was coming
Hang on,
over
hang
to
on, hang on.
Dudley.
They put you in a zoo to dance for the Queen?
Dudley, right, which is where you could kind of say Tyler Bates from. Dudley has
Oh.
got this sort of hill, and all around the bottom part of the hill is a zoo, right? For some reason, at the top of the hill, castle ruins. So for some reason, you have to go through the zoo to get to the castle. And she, for some reason, was coming to Dudley. I don't know, day out. So yeah, it was kind of at the zoo/castle where there was like all these schools that were putting on different performances, and our school was doing some sort of dance. This was when I was at primary school. What do you call it? What's your first one? Is that elementary school? Yeah, this elementary school type thing. We call it primary school. So I must have been about, I don't know, 8, 9, something like that. I cannot tell you what we did, but yeah,
So there's a chance you did dance to LMFAO.
LMFAO might be a little before that time period, a little after that time period, but
Before.
It was before. Yeah, this was only last week,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
I thought whilst I've got this spare time, go dance for the dead queen.
So that's what I was doing last week. And I do want you to know an interesting thing about society. Okay.
Please.
So there were some jokes about racial stereotypes and stuff like that. There was a white girl to my right who was getting offended.
From the school?
There was a black girl to my left who was not.
Kids?
No, like 17-year-olds.
Yeah, but they
18,
were part of the school.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were students.
Says a lot about society, right?
So were you sandwiched between two 17-year-old girls?
Yes. But honestly, I was probably sandwiched between 4 girls. Honestly, my whole row was probably girls.
Really?
Well, it's a theater club. Also, I don't want to be presumptuous.
Yeah.
There could have been a non-binary here or there. So
okay. Sure. But okay, so you were sat amongst a load of girls.
Yeah.
Okay. and you had a white girl on the one side and a black girl on the other side. The white girl was getting offended, but the black girl was not getting offended.
Yeah.
I don't know that speaks to wider race,
Oh,
or
it does. It sure does.
it may just be
It
individual taste.
no,
No,
it's very much
it was a
like
study.
a Freudian. I feel like it was a
It
great
was a
study.
wider
Yeah.
social study, was it?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
making some YouTube videos on that.
Yeah, yeah. No,
I feel
solid.
like it says a lot.
Solid theory. Solid theory. And
Yep.
broke up with the missus yet?
So we did actually
Or
get in a fight the other day.
not a physical one.
Yeah.
Yeah, a physical one.
Sorry, no.
Oh my god,
No, no,
that
no,
is
no,
a
no.
hell of a thing to
No.
admit to on a stream.
No. No, 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 no.
Jeez.
So
I don't
basically,
even
we
think
went
you'd
to
win.
Providence, and I
Yeah.
wanted her to go to a musical with me, but she wanted to get like a meal or something.
All right.
And one thing led to another, and we were stuck in a parking lot.
Swinging.
No, we're not swingers, but then we watched videos on Temptation Island, and I kind of thought I'd do great on that.
I don't even know what that
Like
is.
I would. It's a show where couples go
Hmm.
and a bunch of single hotties go too. And the whole point of the show is for the single hotties to seduce one of the members of the couple so that they cheat and prove that their relationship wasn't actually strong.
Okay. How do you think your relationship would do on that?
I feel like remember that time I went to that dance club with the girl who invited me on the online dating app, and I went up to her and she looked at me. I was like, because
Yes.
I didn't look like the picture.
You
I
know
feel
what?
like that's
I
what would
do
happen.
remember that story.
That's what would happen.
Okay.
That would be me on Temptation Island. Like
Okay.
all the hot girls would be like, "I'm so excited to meet him," and then they'd be like,
Yeah. What,
and
do
then
they
all the
not see the
guys would be
person in
like, "I'm
advance?
so excited to meet him." Well, apparently my pictures suck because we all know what that girl did.
Yeah. Well, she was quite excited at the picture.
She was, yeah.
So I don't think your pictures suck. It's you.
Yeah, I suck. Good point. It's probably because I go to
your
racist
pictures are
places.
actually the best part of you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
no, you're welcome.
Especially the one I sent you of me getting kicked out of AEW.
It's gold. It's flipping gold.
Yeah.
You're a champion.
Thank you.
So right, okay. We need to talk about the thumbnail. Oh
yeah, so I know people are concerned about Shotzi. I know people are concerned about Austin Theory. I'm not seeing anyone officially released yet. I don't see any word on that. Do you have anything?
No, there's no official words, but Shotzi put a video out last night, which is very, I'm ready for whatever's next type situation. Austin Theory put a heartfelt message out, didn't he? Which was, I mean, I don't know if you read it or saw it, but it's very heartfelt and it's very.
Did you cry?
I did cry, and I'll cry even more if he gets released. Scarlett has put a message out. Karrion Kross and Scarlett. Scarlett said, "We've got a big decision coming soon."
TNA.
I don't know what that means. I don't know. There's a big decision coming soon for us, so I don't know. I don't know what it means. But what this has resulted in with Theory, Shotzi, with Karrion and his promo, with Scarlett sending that message that she sent, the frustration that's clear with Bayley, the tweet that got put out by Shayna where she said, #good soldier. Did you see the Karrion promo where he was talking about being a good soldier and how that had resulted in him not being on the WrestleMania card and how it had resulted in him being released previously?
I kind of feel like that's stolen valor, though, to say someone's a soldier when they never served time in the army.
Well, maybe, but this good soldier thing has caught on in the sense of now you've got people coming out that aren't getting TV time associating themselves with that, like Shayna, who said #good soldier. And I think people just know as well that we normally get releases after WrestleMania. And so, I think there is concern. There is probably chatter amongst the locker room. There is probably some concern there. I don't know that people have been told that, I think they get the phone call out the blue. So I don't think that this is theory or Shotzi or whatever, knowing that a phone call is going to happen. But it might be just give you a glimpse as to kind of the mindset of the locker room and how much concern there is. I mean, if you're Zoe Stark, if you're Shotzi, if you're anyone that's, Shayna Baszler, if you're anyone that's going to struggle to get TV time, maybe not Drew McIntyre so much, but if you're going to struggle to get TV time, you're probably a bit nervous, aren't you, right now? I would imagine. Yeah. And that's what these tweets seem to be suggesting. So, no word, but plenty of concern.
Okay. So are we done with that? Can I tell my latest, greatest story?
We can move on to your latest, greatest story. I just want to make sure... Well, I just want to make sure, because it was the thumbnail that we fleshed it out. I certainly don't want to be predicting names. And
I'll predict names, so you don't have to.
You don't need to predict
names. Do it, okay?
No, I don't think this is the direction we want to go.
No, let's do it.
What? We're going to predict the names that are going to be... I don't think that's a good look for the podcast.
No, it's good. It's good. Okay, so I am predicting 10. I asked ChatGPT.
You asked ChatGPT. What, you asked
John Cena, the #1 superstar.
Hang on, what did you ask? People that are going to leave in 2025? Because that would make sense. How did you word it?
I didn't do it right. It's just listing the top superstars. Hang on, I'm going to ask it to randomize WWE superstars in 2025. But
why don't you... Hang on. Why don't you ask ChatGPT who it thinks is going to get released? Because that's not our fault.
Because this is better.
Yeah, but that's not our fault. We're only reading what ChatGPT is predicting.
Hey, sexy, who from WWE will be released in April 2025 post WrestleMania? Hey, happy May Day, by the way.
Yeah, and you. It's not April.
ChatGPT literally has no idea what years are. Holy shit.
I don't know if this is a good idea, because this might be like...
it's a great idea.
Oh, really? Oh, I sort of want to know what's said. This is not... We're not hoping for these releases, but this is what... No, we're not. I'm not.
I'm going down. Someone list this. I'm hoping for these releases.
Oh, no, you can't say that. What did... Well, I really want to know what ChatGPT says.
Okay, you ready?
I don't support this.
It only generated 9 because like tag teams and stuff.
Go on, name them. But I do not support this.
Cedric Alexander.
Cedric, I'm so sorry. This wasn't me and Tommy. This is ChatGPT, and it's very flawed.
Sonya Deville.
Yeah, she's gone.
Blair Davenport.
Yeah, she's gone as well.
Akam and Razor.
Hang on, did Cedric already go?
Paul Ellering.
Yeah, he's gone. Hang on, I think Cedric might have gone.
Giovanni Vinci.
Hang on a flip.
Isla Dawn.
I can't remember if Cedric...
Carl Anderson.
Did he leave? He works on... Oh, he already went?
Electra Lopez.
Oh, my God. Cedric, I'm still really sorry, but I think you've already had the bad news. So, hang on. What did you type in? Like, who...
It's given me more. Predicted WWE releases post-WrestleMania 2025. You ready?
Yeah, but you've just named a load of names that have already been released.
It's given me more. Dana Brooke.
Who?
Dana Brooke.
But she's already gone.
It says often in and out of development. NXT without a... Yeah, she's been in and out.
Yeah, no, she's in TNA.
Okay, Boa.
What was that?
You know who Boa is?
Was that your girlfriend just throwing up at the name of Boa?
Yeah.
Does she always do that when, like, Asian names are mentioned?
No, she's not racist like the Book of Mormon.
I don't know. The evidence is kind of overwhelming. You literally just said the word Boa, and in the background, I heard.
Oh, Cameron in the chat is saying she's gone. Cameron's like, dump this girl.
Well, listen, she just vomited. That was a clear like that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you worried about it? You don't seem worried
Well,
about her.
can we do the list?
Okay, yeah, but your girlfriend just vomited when
I'll,
you said the name of.
I'll deal with her later.
Okay.
Zion Quinn.
Is Boa? I don't even know if Boa is still. Is he still with WWE? No, he's gone.
I'm reading the predicted post WrestleMania 2025. You can't. Tamina.
Gone.
Veer Mahan.
I'm just listening to hear if your girlfriend's going to vomit again. That's all.
Quincy Elliott.
Now, she doesn't seem to have a problem with Indian people.
Von Wagner.
Oh. No, she's fine.
Aaliyah. Dabba-Kato.
No.
Scripps.
Have we got anyone else from, like, China? It seems to be...
Should I ask for 10 more?
Well, you've just got a list of people that have already been released, to be honest with you.
Okay, well, I'm trying hard. Okay, here we go. Here we freaking go. I said main WWE roster superstars at risk post WrestleMania 2025. Number 1, Top Dollar.
Okay.
Number 2, Ashante the Adonis.
Oh, Ashanti, I'm so sorry. Ashanti, shout out to... No, he's actually still in WWE.
Let's go, finally!
No, this is not... You don't get excited now.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
This is where we have to use the professionalism, right?
True.
Ashanti, I want you to know this is just...
Ashanti, we don't want you fired. I just got excited that ChatGPT finally didn't hallucinate. Yeah.
And if it makes you feel any better, Tommy's girlfriend didn't vomit when your name was said.
No, she actually did. It just didn't pick up on mic. Yeah, she did. I heard her go, eh.
Oh my God, what's wrong with her?
I don't know. I'll go out when this is over. 3, Cedric Alexander.
Jesus Christ, if I hear Cedric's name again.
4, Rick Boogs.
Yeah, he's already been released.
5, Akira Tozawa.
Oh, not Akira. He's in the
6,
Alpha Academy. Oh.
6, Riddick Moss.
He's been released. This is the most annoying list in the world.
7, Emma.
Released.
8, Tegan Knox.
Released. This is painful.
9, Natalia.
No. No. They wouldn't.
10, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo.
No. This is what ChatGPT is pretty... I mean, I think we've already been able to tell so far that this thing's absolutely flipping useless. So I wouldn't put too much stock into this. But it's predicting... Yeah. What's it predicting? Ashanti, Akira Tozawa, Natalia, and Los Garza.
And also Top Dollar.
Yeah, but Top Dollar's already gone. He's in TNA. You know that as the number 1 TNA star.
But it's not wrong. That's a good shout.
Well, what? That he's going to get removed by WWE and he already is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good shout.
Okay.
Okay, can we move on?
Yes, we are allowed to move on now.
Okay, so if you don't know, some of my students speak Spanish, and I want to get better at Spanish so I can speak Spanish with them.
Okay.
You look so confused.
Yeah, because I don't really know what you do. In my mind, you're like a janitor. So you're around students. Yes. Yeah, you're around students, but they're not your students. You just pick litter up.
A mess,
you just pick litter up.
I have to say, who did this? What do you need cleaned? I'm here to clean.
Okay, good point. Good point.
So I'm learning Spanish. There's a way to do it called comprehensive input. Basically, you watch videos of people speaking the language like you're a child, with a lot of visuals, and it's basically like watching Sesame Street in Spanish.
Okay, so you're watching like Spanish kids programs.
Basically.
Okay.
And there's a method to it called crosstalk, where you basically pay someone to talk to you in Spanish. I swear this isn't like a kinky thing. It's a real thing.
Right.
So I went to a website and I found a woman who listed crosstalk on her profile. She's from Peru. I paid her $14 for an hour of her time to speak Spanish to me, and I'd respond in English.
Okay. Do you understand what she's saying?
It was really hard because she didn't use any visuals. I
Oh,
don't want to say
when you
she's.
talk to her, you can see her.
I can see her, yeah.
Okay.
So like traditionally,
Yeah.
it would be like I walked to the gym,
Yes.
you know?
Got you.
Because like if you don't understand English, you could put together what that means. But she was just like, I walked to the gym with my dog this morning. It's just like, oh, I don't know what you're saying. So it was really hard.
Oh, right. Okay.
Um, but uh, she brought up the UK. She lived there for like 3 years or something. So I
Right.
said, oh, I have a great friend in the UK. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, God, we should get him on.
She her whole attitude changed.
Mm.
She was like, screw this. And the whole rest of the time, all she wanted to know was about you. I was so mad. I paid a woman $14 to talk to me in Spanish. Again, it's not like a kink, it's not a fetish, it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
And what does she do? What does she do? Instead of being interested in me and talking to me, she wanted to know all about Wrestling Daze. She wanted to know where you live, what type of content. Oh, she asked me like 4 times, where does he live? And I kept saying the UK. And finally, she was just like, in English. She straight up broke protocol and said in English, where does he live? And I was like, yeah, the United Kingdom.
Wow,
Daze,
that's quite intense, isn't it?
she wants you. She was like, what type of content? How do you know him? Are you friend?
Wow.
She was so big. Like I said, you pull Latinas. Yeah.
Okay. But what are we looking on the cuteness scale?
Well, if you go to the
in my mind, she was a really old lady, and she was
no, she was
probably
young, probably younger than me.
yeah, that's not
She
odd.
has a profile up on italki.
I'm sorry, what italki?
That's the website you use, italki.
I'm sorry, you went to the
Yeah,
website italki.
Yeah, pull it up, and look at some of the Spanish speakers.
I don't want to.
And I swear, this is not a dating website, guys. It feels kind of like it based on the
I don't want
conversations
to.
I
I
have.
don't want to look at her because that's just weird, isn't it? I wouldn't want to do
Yeah.
that to her. No, I wouldn't want to do that to my future wife. So, let's go over.
Okay, everyone's so excited about you having a Peru girlfriend, but they're also mad at me for spending $14. And
oh, mate, look at some
but
of these.
I had a great conversation, guys, about days.
Oh, okay. Hey,
Oh, are you there?
do you know what? If you're lonely,
So you're saying I'm lonely?
Yeah, I think you're a bit lonely, but if you're lonely, you just spend a few dollars and just get an hour's chat with someone, you know, really.
Yeah.
Find more teachers. Do you know what I mean? Just find one that's like cute and kind of take it from there. I wonder if these people do get like hit on.
I doubt it because you have to pay.
Listening, writing, speaking, grammar. Yeah, but like, do you know what I mean? You would, if you was going to find a teacher, you would go, try now. Okay. What doing?
Because you know you pull Latinos now. You're so excited about this site.
Well, I'm just saying, you're gonna choose one that you'd. Oh, Jesus Christ! What's this? It's taking forever to load. I don't know what bandwidth this italki website's on, but flipping, it ain't the most responsive in the world. Look, trial lesson $7. She's from South Africa. The South African accent is lovely as well. She speak.
Are you gonna
Oh
buy it?
my god! I could learn to speak Afrikaans.
How you gonna do it?
Well, do you know what? A little bit. Let's. Oh, go on, love.
For the pod?
English.
Hello, my name is Raisa Khan, and I am an English teacher.
Wait, why are you looking at English speakers?
I am originally from the busy city of Johannesburg.
Why is she talking so slow?
I have spent the past 4 months
That's how you
living
learn.
in Cape Town. I enjoy nature and spending time outside. I also enjoy a bit of gaming in my free time.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if the girl
She's
has
very.
her YouTube channel.
Who?
The girl I talked to, because she told me she has a TikTok and YouTube channel, and I was like, yeah, if you ever need tips,
Okay.
I have a YouTube famous friend, and she was like, I know.
The piano and the guitar.
So, am I meant to be looking at this and learning? Because she just seems like really slow to me. But this is like people that don't speak English are watching this, trying to understand what she's saying.
Yes.
Oh, right. I wanted to learn Afrikaans.
Well, then you're searching to learn English. You
Oh,
know
well,
English.
I don't want to learn English. I've done.
Yeah,
I've
so why'd you put
that.
English as the language?
Well, I didn't. I don't know where I'm meant to go. I want to learn Afrikaans. Yeah.
Corey says, "Bro, this is a date. This is not a dating site.
It is a dating app. It is dating.
So,
I don't want to learn from him. No. Oh, Maria, you gotta.
So what
see
you're saying
her.
is I cheated on my girlfriend with Claudia from Peru?
Intimidated by language and often misunderstood? Do you have
Is that what you're saying?
expressing
Yeah.
your ideas in a language you're still trying to grasp?
Is she gonna speak
Or are you
Afrikaans?
simply just frustrated and trying to understand a language?
Speak.
Lessons are structured around those 5 key areas.
She's not doing it.
Help with field-specific language. Kinders gerus fokus op vlotheid.
Also, now people are a little frustrated with you because...
Hang on. She's doing it. She's doing it.
En hoe om reg te skryf in Afrikaans. Afrikaans is 'n pragtige taal en ek sal jou graag daarmee wil help. Language is nobody's
Why did she have her head down then and then she did like a dramatic look up? I want to see her do that again. She had her head down and then there was like a dramatic look up.
Language is
Mate, that's showmanship right there. That is showmanship. Yeah. Do it again. Hang on. Oh, God. I think I'm in love. She's bringing the showmanship. You can get a trial lesson for $8. This is a good site.
You can only 3 trial lessons, though. They only give you 3 trial lessons, and then you're done.
Oh, right. Let's see Jessica. What's Jessica like? This is so good.
Hi, my name is Jessica, and I'm a qualified English teacher and entrepreneur from South Africa.
I like Jessica.
After completing my bachelor's degree, students or friends with a new language personally enjoy talking about music, interactive and flexible, and achieve their goals. We can set some of these goals together during...
I wanted her to speak Afrikaans, but yeah, I could hook up with Jessica.
Jessica teaches what, though?
Afrikaans. I'm going to learn Afrikaans.
Why? Why not Spanish? Latinas already love you.
I don't know. I think the world loves me, to be honest. Tennille. Oh, Aniqua. Hello. She's only $5.
Hallo allemaal.
Oh my God, you're lovely.
My naam is Aniko en ek is van Suid-Afrika. That means hello everyone and welcome to iTalki. My name is Aniko and I am from South Africa.
Oh my God.
I am a native Afrikaans speaker and my second language is English. In addition to that, I also teach you new words, Afrikaans greetings. So, if you are interested in learning the Afrikaans or practicing the Afrikaans language, I can help with that. So,
oh, mate, she seems honestly lovely. Yeah, I like this. I'm impressed. So I'm on board.
You're on board.
I'm on board, and if I was to get a lesson, I would choose Aniqua.
But you're not gonna.
Well, probably not. I've thought about it, and actually, I don't need to learn Afrikaans. I don't think I would ever actually use it. But, do you know what I mean?
For $5.
For $5, how much do you get for $5?
I don't.
She's got
probably 30 minutes.
She's done 751 lessons.
Hang on, am I using the wrong mic right now?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Lovely. I like that.
Is this better now? Do I sound better?
Oh my God, that's so much better. You should have done that from the start. What have you been using?
The mic.
Oh God, that is so much better.
Yeah.
Okay, let's redo the episodes. Hey guys, welcome to the Wrestling Escape Pods, and welcome to this very special episode of the Wrestling Escape Pods. And it is special because Tommy...
Hey, you know what? I have a huge announcement.
Oh my God.
So you know how Nick Storm and I are going to be doing that podcast, like interviewing people?
Yes.
We're starting off with
Are you getting an Aniqua on?
Someone huge in the wrestling community, in the wrestling world, in the wrestling realm.
Is it the security guard that kicked you out of AEW?
I wish. The one that said, "Sorry, sir, you can't pee."
Yeah. Is it the Michin and Nikki Bella lookalikes that were staring at you as you was being removed?
Even better.
Oh, God, it's not better. There is no... Unless it's Aniqua or one of those, it is not better.
It's Fast Hands Edward Brown.
No, you've got Fast Hands on as a guest.
I haven't even asked him yet. I'm just calling it.
Oh, really? He'll do it.
I just feel like the three of us would be the most chaotic way to start a podcast ever.
Hey, do you know what? If you was to get community members on a regular basis, circle through them, sprinkle in, you know, the odd indie wrestler that you
then
can get.
Then people would actually watch, and that's the point.
Do you know what? I think you'd be onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah. When is this? When's it launching?
Soon. Nick Storm right now is in Florida, so I want to let him enjoy that time.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Latinas. I have one. I'm talking to a new one on Saturday.
Does your missus know about
next
this?
Week. What?
You're talking to a new Latina?
Yeah, because the last one was not great.
For what? For lessons?
Yes.
Oh, okay, right. And do you always choose girls?
Well,
you do, don't you? You do.
I'm afraid I got bad news.
You do. Oh yeah.
There's only 2 guys out of like the 7 that list the crosstalk in Spanish.
Okay.
And
there's only 2 guys.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And one's an old boomer, the other one's like a young. I hear good things about 2 of them.
Yeah.
The one I picked was just because she was inexpensive, and yeah, I messed up. Wherein like this guy, I don't, but the woman I picked, her lesson plan literally says, "I will show you images." So that's who I'm going to be meeting with on Saturday. And there's another one who's famous in the community. She is an aspiring actress. So I feel like this pod material waiting to happen. Why? You want me to schedule with that guy?
No, I want you to schedule with Aniqua. I want you to learn Afrikaans.
It needs to be Spanish, though. Sorry. Does she do Spanish?
Hey, we 4 days ago have photos. Have you seen what they've uploaded?
Who?
The 95 best Instagram
I saw that.
Photos
I was like, they're trolling us hard.
Of the month.
They expect us to see this?
They've gone the top 95.
They're the real sickos.
They are the real sickos.
It's not us.
I was just looking to see, oh, right, we normally do this at this time. Is there one that's actually up? And they've got 95. Should we speed run a few?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's speed run a few then, shall we? Good luck with your new Latina, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you excited?
I'll be more excited if you get a I forgot her name. That girl. I liked her.
Nika?
Yeah, Nika. God, she was so lovely.
Well, I'll have more stories.
Okay. Right, let's go. So, I don't know how you want to do this. Do you want to get the community putting in little scores and you jump in and well, you do that?
Yeah.
I don't mix with the community.
So, God, like, this isn't a good picture, is it?
No. Boring.
So why would this is
feel free, we've got 95, so feel free to just go skip.
0. Skip.
For theory.
Yeah. Oh.
Hang on, what are you on? I don't even know what you are.
Oh, I'm on Austin.
You're on Austin?
Yeah.
Okay,
Austin 316.
Okay, I skipped that because it was black and white, and I was like,
oh, sorry, I meant Austin Creed.
Oh, you're on Xavier. You're on Xavier.
Yeah.
Right, I'm on Xavier. Good picture.
Good freaking picture. I'll give this a 6.
A 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this racist?
I think someone's just really bad at putting on sunscreen.
Maybe. And it doesn't.
Like, that's how you get sunburns.
And it doesn't even. It doesn't even look like you need it in this weather. I mean, look at the clouds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
mean, I don't know what she's been up to.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm just saying, what if it's not sunscreen?
What else could it be?
Sunscreen.
Let us know in the chat.
Yeah. But I'm just... I don't know how to feel about the picture. I'm a bit confused.
Why are her legs so oily?
I don't know. And why is it so grey? And why is there not like beautiful grass around and it looks like she's, do you know what I mean, in a quarry? I am so confused by this picture.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Is she okay? I think she's okay. She might be.
Yeah, she might be. She's wearing like a Taylor Swift.
Really okay, right?
What do you mean? She's. Oh, is she with what's her name? Anika?
God, I'd love that.
You love Anika. You miss Anika.
I miss her. She was so.
Yeah.
She was the missing piece.
Okay, let me find her. Let me see how expensive she is.
She's $5.
Okay.
$5.
$5 for 30 minutes or $7 for 60 minutes.
Jesus, that's nothing, is it? And you know, the dollar's plummeted in recent times. That's probably only about £1.20.
Quote, Anika is an amazing person.
I know.
Lessons with her are enriching in every way.
I know. I saw it. I'm a good judge of character.
Oh, but God, look at this guy, Beza. Anika is so pretty, teacher. Like, come on, stop treating her like a slab
that's a
of
disgrace.
meat.
That's actually a disgrace. He should be he should be banned from the.
Yeah, that's not.
He's done what we've done. Actually, he's a pervert.
How are we being perverts?
Well,
we're being sickos, not perverts.
Yeah, but like, it's one thing to think it, but to actually leave a comment that's disgusting. That's disgusting. As a guy, he should know to just think naughty things and not say them. Just like this picture,
Nurgle?
I think it looks like she's got sperm all over her, but I've not said it.
You can't say that.
I've not said it.
You can't say that.
I have not actually said it, have I?
Just so you know, my Japanese friend is watching this. So, Beza Nurgle, if you're watching this video,
it looks a bit like semen, but I've not said it. What are you going to score?
Okay, there's someone.
It might be really good for the skin. It might be really good for the skin. I don't know.
Who is Ephraim? Says excellent teacher, very patient and polite. Was willing to work with me, even though I'm a complete beginner. One of my dreams was to learn Afrikaans.
Yeah,
Afrikaans, and Anika is helping me make that dream come true.
Yeah, she's golden. She's golden, mate. She's an angel. And she doesn't deserve the kind of comment that she had earlier that demoralizes her.
Hey, for $7, She will give you job interview tips.
Oh my God, I thought you was going to say something else.
In English.
Okay. Why do I need job interview tips?
Hey, you want to hear something that ground my gears? So
I
this,
think I
this
want to
Claudia
move on
person,
from this picture.
Well, this Claudia person, I hit next. The Claudia
Oh.
person I talked to in Spanish, the 60 minutes, girl was late. And you know this girl, the minute it hit the 59-minute mark, she was like, bye. Like, not even like winding down.
Oh, really? So you'd actually not formed any kind of relationship with her?
She tried to say bye in Spanish, but I didn't know what the hell she was saying. She was saying like blah blah concerto, blah blah blah.
She probably had
I was
another
like,
client, didn't she? Lined up.
I don't want to think about that.
Oh. It does feel like cheating, doesn't it? I mean, if Aniqua ended the call with me to go off and speak to someone else, it would. I'm sorry, it would hurt my feelings.
It would?
It would hurt my feelings.
Well, I'll let you know, the woman I'm talking to on Saturday is very busy.
Yeah, but I don't
I
care.
had to get like
I don't care about her.
You don't care? Her name's literally Nerdy.
Yeah, hang on. Now, was that the one that thought I was cute?
No, that's Claudia.
Oh, I like Claudia. She's good egg.
You like her, even though she took 14 of my dollars and did not do it right?
Yeah, of course. That makes me like her more.
Okay.
So, okay. Right, BFAB. What do we think?
Her name's literally BFAB, and she's never fab in these pictures, so no, skip.
BFAB, if you're watching, that is not an opinion I share.
Okay.
Oh God, she looks glum, doesn't she? She looks glum. And that looks a real challenge, doesn't it, to just get a nice picture there? Like, it's like
that with that outfit too.
It's like, I don't want to be here. I don't want a picture taken. I don't like the person that's taking it. I don't like the person that's going to look at it.
Yeah.
That's just, everything's going wrong.
Yeah.
She needs to go to the
Can we give
semen
this an
spa.
official-
That's where she needs the semen spa. That would cheer her up.
Can we just give this a 1?
It would. I'm sorry, Tommy. You can do that, but it would cheer her up.
Okay, so
we've made them.
the Spanish speakers, let me find them. We're going to search. Okay.
Why are we trying to do that when we've got these amazing photos?
What is her name? I got to find this because we got to find the woman I'm going to talk to.
Oh, okay. Is she
Don't you
new?
want to see it?
No, I don't want to see.
Her name's...
Oh, do I want to see it? Yeah, I
Natalia?
think I do, actually. Is this weird?
No.
Yeah,
It's like building up for a future podcast episode.
Okay. Yeah, but oh God. What do I do?
So you go there and you search Natalia.
Natalia?
In Spanish.
Where's the search? There's no search. Find a teacher.
Yeah. Spanish, Natalia.
Name. Natalia. What? I put Spanish.
Yep.
Natalia. In the rent one?
Yeah, I don't see her. I think she deleted her account. No, I found her.
Right. Well,
Oh my gosh.
Where is she?
Her last name starts with C.
C?
Yeah.
Right. Will that help? A search? No. Found Barry. Do you want to meet?
Holy shit!
Want to meet Barry or
1,055 reviews. Here, I'll send it in the chat, okay?
Hello. So, my name is Barry.
I found Barry.
Thank you for checking out my
Oh,
profile.
are we now having me go on
I
a
am
talk
from
with Barry?
London. I'm
Oh.
a British guy.
Oh.
So I speak with a neutral British accent. Right now, I live.
Okay,
in
Rob says just a
Portugal.
couple of white guys
And
shopping
this
for
is
non-English
the
speaking
capital
women to
city.
pay. Nothing strange or creepy going on here.
So,
They've
I speak
already
a
confirmed that they
little
love Daze.
Portuguese.
He doesn't need to pay.
He's not wrong with what he said there, but actually, I would say this is some of the best content that this podcast's ever done.
What?
I mean, what you've said is correct. It is creepy and it is very unnerving, but it's also some of our best ever content. So can we just go with it? What I don't know. Look, what are we doing? What are we doing? You've gone Spanish,
Well,
Natalia. See, I've put that in. I found Barry.
I feel like Barry's my guy now.
Well, that was that then. So what we're going through now is your attention deficit disorder.
Jump scared by Claudia because she's in love with you, not me. Not that I want her in love with me, but I wish she could have taught me.
Oh, I wonder if there is a little bit of resentment there.
There is.
If there is a little bit of resentment that's just showing through there.
There is a lot. If you spent $14 to talk to someone to learn Spanish,
and they wanted to talk about you,
spend that time to say, hang on, can we stop talking about you and subjects you know how to talk about? And instead, can you tell me where your British YouTuber friend, who's very famous, lives in the UK? Yeah, of course there's resentment.
Where did you say I lived, by the way?
I couldn't remember, Marcus.
I didn't think you were.
At the time, I was like, let me Google it, and pretended like I was Google.
Yeah, fair play. Okay, Chelsea, but it's an old picture because she ain't champ anymore.
Oh, cute outfit, though.
Yeah, not
bad. Tommaso?
I'm sorry.
Hey, I gotta go soon. I hit next.
Wow. Okay, we'll just go bang number, and we'll just do like 10.
7.
Next.
0.
Didn't even know who that was. It's it's actually Del Toro. Didn't even know.
I don't know who.
Didn't even know. Drew.
Poor guy. I'll give him a 1.
You'd give him 1.
Dragon Lee.
Dragon Lee.
Lost at WrestleMania, so 0.
0. Grayson.
Too far away from the camera.
Yeah.
1. Because he tried.
Oh, she looks so cute.
I feel so bad though that she doesn't have anyone to take the picture for her.
Oh my god, I would so do it, Bailey. Bailey, God, just hit me up.
Is she on italki?
Mate, imagine that. I don't know what she would teach you. Carney. I don't know. What do they speak in wrestling?
I don't know. English.
Learn English with Bailey. Oh my
Job tips.
Oh my god. If she gets released, maybe she could do that.
Yeah. Let's give this an 8.
Oh, it's a solid picture, isn't it?
Io Sky looking up. It's a little cringe because she's not outside looking at the sky. So I'm gonna give this a 1.
Okay.
You know, Jesus is
the Lord.
1.
Yep. Jade.
Oh, rest in peace, the Pope. By the way.
Shame, because I used to go to him for my Latin lessons on italki. Yeah.
The Pope?
Yeah, he was excellent.
Damn.
Yeah, he was really good.
Damn. You rated pretty teacher.
Yeah. That was my comment, yeah. $700 an hour.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, so I don't like this picture.
No.
Something about it. Yeah, it's not for me. So I'll give it a 2. Probably because she's parked in the handicap spot and she's not handicapped.
What about this? What about
this? Who is this? Caden?
What do you think? I mean, it's given. Let's have a good. It's
given I'm trying on a dress in a hotel room, and I'm not sure how I look in it.
I'm not getting that vibe. I'm getting, here's the bed, here's me, here's a bit of boob, here's a bit of leg, here's the coffee and tea making facilities. Yeah, it's giving all that. I know you're in a relationship, a terrible relationship, but surely you can see that this is giving a little more than just I'm trying on a dress.
Are you okay?
Why?
I don't know. Just wondering.
Yeah, I wonder that. Score, quick. 4 more pictures. Eight.
Yeah.
So it
4 more. Okay. Maxine. Oh God, 0.
That seemed harsh.
Well, it's like
you went Maxine. Oh God, 0 that in. If I clip that, it's gonna seem really harsh.
Well, there's a lot here in this episode we could clip.
That is actually really true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of context, this is a career killer for us.
It sure is.
Tower Bridge for Meechin.
Hey, so what if? Okay, I don't want to ruin everything for you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
But I have a question.
Oh right.
What if you sign up you get your job stuff with Anika, and then you decide to look her up on Instagram and you see she's married? Would you feel betrayed?
No. Well, no. I wouldn't feel betrayed. I would feel like I was that bit on the side. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Because you're poly. We established. Yeah, your Pride Month's next month.
Well, no, I'm just do you know what I mean?
No, we established that you're
the
part of the
excitement that she
LGBTQ+.
looks forward to an hour a week in her dull, monotonous marriage.
Because you're okay with that.
I'm the
you're okay because you're poly.
I'm the firework.
You like dating multiple people.
Is that what poly is? I don't know what poly is.
We've talked about this a few weeks ago.
Well, I can't remember. You keep calling me bisexual.
Well, you can be both.
But I'm not bisexual.
But you're poly.
But I don't know what that is. That's like if you fancy parrots or something. Do you know what I mean? Like it's some sort of bestiality.
It's you have multiple partners. It's like if you want to marry multiple people or have multiple girlfriends or multiple boyfriends.
I might do that.
That's what we're saying here.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, that could be me. Yeah. That's what I'm decided.
Yeah. So next month we got to celebrate Pride for you.
Is that part of Pride?
Yeah.
Is it?
Do you forget the episode? This happened like a week ago.
I don't know what all the letters mean. One of them's P for Polly.
That's what the plus is for. That's why they added the plus.
Oh my God. Does this mean I need to go on marches?
Yes. You have to.
Fair play.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have found my people.
Say he's bisexual?
I might have found my people.
Alex. Yeah.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to get a whole new group of friends.
Yeah.
The Poly Boys.
Cool.
Oh my God, the Poly Boys. I might go down the pub, meet up with the Poly Boys.
Yeah.
Love
After
this.
the Pride marches.
Love this. Okay, she's at Tower Bridge. Score.
You must love this.
Why? Because she's in the UK.
It says City of London. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. 4?
Sure.
She didn't really dress up for the occasion.
I know, yeah. Thanks for the effort, love.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
Mum says...
Speaking of dressing up for the occasion.
Looks great.
I don't know, work at the warehouse for a day. Bro's showing up.
Yes. That is true, actually. The background doesn't really match the outfit, but...
Yeah.
Score.
He showed up. 6. AB says 6. I see 6.
Last picture.
God, they're not champ. No, they are again, right?
Yeah. They lost it. Got it back.
Little hot potato. I could see people
Is that your nickname for Liv Morgan, is it?
Yeah. I could see people seeing that boot and being weird and say, like, I want her to step on me, but I'm not saying that. If anything, I'm saying bueno, you know? Machismo.
What's that? What's bueno?
See, this is why you need to start talking to Claudia.
Well, maybe. Hey, and I might actually. Following the information. Well, you know, money well spent.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are done. It's lovely to be back, and I hope that people enjoyed seeing Tommy's sweet, sweet face once again. We'll try and catch up with some more pictures next week. And any plans for the week, Tommy?
Again, I'm meeting up with Nerdy on Saturday morning.
Oh,
she's going to speak Spanish to me.
And when is your first episode with Nick Storm? You're waiting for him to come back from America.
Wait.
Date? ETA? Or...
it's going to be next week. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But it's going to be soon, and the announcement will be sooner.
Okay, lovely. Right, very good. Thanks a lot for joining us, friends. Hope you enjoyed this episode.
Friends, lovers.
And we will